Hi, this is Stuart Townend. This is part of the Preparing to Lead series. We're looking at different songs and how I personally approach playing them. This one is In Christ Alone. Everyone will have their own way of playing In Christ Alone. I'll show you mine. Basically, I'm using a slightly different tuning to the standard tuning. So basically, I'm playing what we call a drop D tuning. So the low E has gone from an E down to a D. So it's the same note, an octave down as your D string. But we usually play the song in E flat, and so I'm using a capo on the first fret, or capo on the first fret. So we've got this. Okay. So the main shapes I'm using, there's a little bit of a stretch that I use on this, and it's worth having a go at. Again, as we've talked about in previous videos, trying to avoid too much of the third coming through on the chords, particularly the root chord. So I'm trying to avoid that G in the E flat chord. So rather than use the usual D shape, I'm using this. I'm moving it around. So instead of it being like this, I'm moving my ring finger off that B string and putting my middle finger there. And then that leaves my little finger free to be able to go up to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret. So I get this. I've avoided playing any thirds in this chord. And I keep that shape actually pretty much through the whole verse. So I'm playing chords like this, and then I'm moving this one when I want to get to the 4. Then when I want to get to the 5, this index finger is doing all the work here. Move from one string on the 2nd fret from the A string to the D string, and I get this. Then when I want to cover the 1/3, so that's an E flat with a G bass, this ring finger here, so this has moved back to that shape, the D shape. So those are basically the chords I'm using. Okay, so one other thing, which is a real cheat, basically I use my index finger to cover the bass note for the 2 minor. So I'm actually covering 2 strings here. Worth a little bit of practice. So we get this. Can you see that? So I've gone with this finger, and that's covering just about, but I'm trying to leave that D string open. It's a bit of a stretch, but see how it is. So it goes in Christ alone, my hope is found, avoiding playing the low D when we don't need it. He is my strength, my song, this cornerstone, this solid ground. The fiercest drought and storm. What heights of love, what depths of peace, when fears are still, when striving. I've just moved one chord there, and then see those 2 chords? That's the 6 minor, and then it's like an A sus4. Okay, so that's my approach to it. There is an intro that we sometimes use. Again, I'll just show you how this works. I'm actually picking the tune, which goes like this. If you know this tune, it goes... Once again. Slide up. I'm trying to play it with the chords. So the first chord is like an A minor shape. Again, watch. Okay, good luck with that. It takes a bit of stretching, but have a go at it and see if you can get close to this.